Hi, in this video, we are going to talk about membership types, and there's a whole 7 for you to pick from. If you're new here, my name is Des, and I have helped thousands and thousands of people create successful memberships to bring recurring revenue in their business. Before we dive in, make sure you subscribe because if you don't, terrible things are going to happen in the world. Okay, now let's get into it. Like I've said in a previous video, there are 2 main categories that we separate memberships into, and well, that I separate memberships into, and those are communities and subscription sites. And with communities, the focus is on building relationships. The focus is on them having a relationship not just with you, the leader of the space, but with each other. So you become a facilitator of powerful connections being created. There's usually in communities, there's a unified space, which I call communication channel. This could be Slack, Telegram, Discord, a Facebook group, doesn't matter, but that's the place where the members can come together, they can talk to each other, and they can talk to you. A subscription type is a membership type where you don't have that unified space. It's not really focused on the community. Usually they just get access to whatever pre-recorded resources or even some live resources there are that the membership delivers. So under the community category, we have 2 main membership types. And under the subscription site category, we have a whole 5 for you to pick from. And I'm being very generous today. Under the community one, you have primarily the expert model. This is probably, if you are in the entrepreneurial online space, this is the main category that you find. In this model, people pay primarily for access to you as the community leader. This is usually for people who are coaches or mentors of some sort because they've built a brand, they've positioned themselves as leaders, and people now want to pay to access their brain. And the reason they would pay to join a membership is usually because, one, they can't necessarily yet afford your higher ticket offers like group programs, masterminds, and one-to-one, or they can, but they want to get a taste for what it's like to work with you. And a low ticket membership is fantastic for that. So the expert model thrives with people who are very knowledgeable on a specific topic. So this could be a copywriting membership, a spirituality membership. Some of my clients have gardening memberships where they literally just help people create amazing gardens. In all seasons. I have a member who has a real estate membership where people can get access to information about how to maintain their properties, how to find the property of their dreams, etc. The expert model membership usually includes live access to you of some sort. In my membership BBS, we have weekly mastermind calls where people can talk to me face to face on Zoom for up to 15 minutes each. Most of my clients have up to 2 calls a month. I'm just a little crazy. So you could do mastermind calls, planning calls, guided meditations, Q&A calls, breathwork, healing sessions. And in between that, you can decide if you're going to give them access to you in that unified space we spoke about. So in my membership, we have a Telegram channel where in between mastermind calls, or if they can't show up to mastermind calls, they can ask me questions and get access to my brain still. The second membership type under the community category is actually called a community model. So the community model is a little bit different from the expert one because you don't necessarily have to be super knowledgeable on a specific topic, and you don't necessarily have to be recognized as a leader because of your area of expertise. In that space, you don't have to be an expert and you don't have to be aimed to be seen as one. The whole point of this membership is the community. So it's all about creating a space for people to come together, talk to each other, bond, support each other, etc. This could be a business membership where you exchange ideas, or it could be a networking membership where the whole point is for people to find clients, for instance. It could be a membership where you discuss your faith or religion. It could be a membership for pet parents. It could be a healthy living membership where you share recipe ideas, exercise ideas, keep each other accountable, etc. So pretty much any topic you can think of, I can guarantee you there are people out there who would join a community membership just to be surrounded by other people who are like-minded. Under the subscription category, we have 5 types. I don't know. Starting with the blogging model. So this is a membership where all you do is you release articles on a specific topic under a specific time frame. For instance, once a week, 3 times a month. This is a very scalable membership model. Probably the most scalable one of all of the 7 ones, because you can have as many members as you want and it won't negatively impact anyone's experience if you have 10,000 people subscribe to this membership. So, for instance, I am subscribed to an ex CIA analyst who does monthly in depth articles on the geopolitical state of the world, and they are super interesting. And he charges something around $10 a month, I believe. So, the price tag for this specific membership is going to have to be lower because they don't get any access to you. The expert memberships usually get to be the highest price wise. And then the community one, I would say again, a little bit lower, probably in between the blogging one and the expert one, purely because they do get access to other human beings, but there's no educational aspect to it, which makes it a little bit tough to charge more. Another model under the subscription type is the insider model, which pretty much does what it says on the tin. This is a membership where you are going to pay to get priority access to something. So an example here is actually the app Revolut, which technically is a bank now. The app itself is free to use, but they have all of these paid plans, I think 3 at the moment, where if you pay them, let's say $60 per month, you get access to extra bonuses and features that the free users or users on any of the other plans don't get access to. You can also do this with a product-based business where you can charge your customers monthly or annually and then give them access to a new signature product or a new collection, or maybe they even just get a discount. My membership is not an insider model, but for instance, people who are in BBS get discounted access to a lot of my other programs and experiences. Then we have the template model, also incredibly scalable, just like the previous two. This is where you change a fee in exchange for monthly or weekly set of templates with a specific theme. I've seen a couple of people in the online business space do a very good job with these, where they positioned it as an annual membership. So you pay, say, $300-400 annually, or you pay $30 a month and you get access to the templates each week or each month. I've seen people do this with fitness memberships where you get access to templates that are recipes and workout routines depending on your needs. I've seen it with marketing memberships where you give social media templates for content, which you can create in Canva. I've seen it with Actually, I've seen design memberships with Canva templates as well, but they were not just for content. They were for anything from cover photos to banners you can put on your website to promotional materials for in-person events. You could even have a business template-based membership with launch templates, legal templates, templates for income tracking. Then we have the training model membership. Think of this as a content gallery where you provide people with access to training material on a specific topic. So I saw a membership online called Glow Yoga membership, and they were a great example of this. Here, again, the price tag has to be lower because people are not getting any personal access to an expert. They're not getting even a community. You could add one, but if you want it to be very, very scalable, you probably just want to stick with the content. The retention rate on these is obviously lower. The retention rate is always going to go up when you either have a unified space for people to talk to each other and you, or where people get access to you. So those are the ones that you can charge higher fees for while still keeping them low ticket. And these are the ones where people stay longer. So you don't have to worry too much about relaunching or bringing new people in all the time. So with the training model, for instance, the Glow Yoga one I saw on wine. On wine. Want a glass of wine apparently. Online had about 8,000 videos, training videos, so that you can do yoga at home and all of the different types of yoga as well. I do think they eventually added a live element where different yoga instructors were coming once or twice a month to lead classes, which was a fantastic addition because it also meant you can increase the price, which I'm pretty sure they did, but it did start as a training model membership. And finally, because we all like a rebel, the hybrid. That model is exactly what it sounds like. You are merging multiple models from the above ones into a hybrid-based membership. And because we are rebels, that's what BBS, my membership, is as well. So in BBS, I am blending the expert model because you get access to me, the training model because you get an amazing access to my content database full of my templates and techniques and trainings on building a multi-six-figure business and a powerful brand. And you also get access to a very powerful community. And we even do networking calls once a month. So I would say this and the expert model are the two most common membership types in the online space. And because they are the most common ones, that is what people have grown to expect from us as well. So if you launch a membership online, unless you specifically say it's a template-based membership or a blogging membership, etc., people will tend to expect some sort of a community feature, and they will tend to expect some sort of access to you as well. So if you're not going to provide that, you have to make it crystal clear in advance, and it has to also be reflected in the price point and in the brand positioning of the membership. I will say that in terms of retention rates, the hybrid probably excels there. I know in my membership, the retention rates have always been off the chart because we merge different membership types in one. So whenever they don't necessarily need to learn anything or talk to me at all, because they've had enough of me, they just want to come and bond with the other members. They want to get on a networking call with someone. They want to join an accountability session with our community manager. And sometimes they don't care about anyone else. They just really need to get a question answered. And so there I am. And I usually respond within a day. So those are your 7 membership types. Now you have a very simple job right now. Pick one, pick your type if you haven't released your membership yet, and then build everything around the type and launch it. If you have a membership already, and up until this moment, you didn't really know there were different types, I get it, but it would be so much better for you and it will be so much more profitable if you choose the type right now, define the membership based on the type, and then position it that way for any future members who are coming in. And maybe you have a membership type right now, but you want to expand it, turn it into a hybrid, or switch between one type to another. Also completely fine. But then that does mean you're going to have to take it through a small rebranding process, which tends to be one of my favorite things in the world. So, just maybe talk to me and we'll figure it out. That's it for today. Make sure you like the video because we both know you love it. I mean, if you're still watching, you're either in love with me or you love this video, or both, probably both. So hit like, hit subscribe, and don't be greedy. Share this with anyone who needs to hear it. If you have friends or clients who are starting memberships, they need this. I'll see you on the next one. Talk soon.